Hello, and welcome back to Few and Far Between. We're excited to bring you a brand new tale of adventure in the world of Exandria. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have.
Hey everybody, this is Bill, and I play Orgoth Skullcrusher.
Hey everybody, this is Jaiden and I play Laphus, and don't let Voka tell you otherwise. Flavored soda is delicious.
Hey everyone, this is Jaime. I'm playing North and I got my elbows up and I am ready to fucking rumble.
Hi, I'm Mira and I play Voka, and just for the record, flavored colas are nasty. Sprites can get away with it.
What do you think? Tell us in the chat. Um,
Engagement bait.
anyway, just so you know, Twitch is doing a weird thing where we can't just save all of uh, our VODs anymore. So I'm going to go back. I got to figure out if we want to put the early ones in and leave them or the later ones. But you can watch every single VOD we have on YouTube every week. So if it comes out the week after on YouTube. So if you want to catch up on episodes, please go to our YouTube channel at youtube.com /Sever Studios. Um, root beer. I love root beer. So
I love root beer. Does that count? Is
does,
root beer a flavored cola?
I don't. I
like
think
No, well,
it's a
it's
flavor.
not a cola. It's not a cola. It's
It is a flavor.
Okay, it's a flavor, but it's a root beer. It's not cola. It's different.
I love me my sarsaparilla.
Exactly. See, it's different.
I will say though, I hate root beer. So go ahead, guys, do what you want with root beer.
No, why are
Okay.
you evil?
What about cream soda?
I hate cream soda too.
Same thing. So yep. Well, if everyone is ready,
Does
let's-
Jack and Coke count as a flavored cola? Because I like
No.
that too.
No, it's different.
No, it's the same thing.
No,
It's a
it's
Coke with an
not.
added flavor. Yes,
No,
it is.
but it's different. I will not surrender. We're playing D&D.
Y'all, I don't even remember what Jack Daniels is anyways.
roll
so.
for initiative. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Soda fight. Anyway, if everyone is ready, let's begin today's episode of Few and Far Between, episode 114, All My Gaze. Gaze.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
Anyway, at the end of last time, as Laphus returned to the unnatural disaster with Pollux in tow, Voka pulled out the portable hole that you'd won at the auction house without knowing what was inside. You spread out the magical fabric over the ground, and suddenly a large gray round mass with 10 bulbous tentacles floated upward out of the hole. What do you do?
How did that motherfucker survive in the hole with no oxygen?
What are you doing?
I
Make
back
way.
up.
It's slowly rotating.
Maybe we should try saying hi first. Maybe it's
Oh,
friendly.
I'm taking cover behind the table.
The eye is turning toward Orgoth.
Now, does it have like a bunch of eyes?
It has a bunch of eyes, like tentacles on top of its head. You notice that it's like kind of like just limped over, and they're kind of like, I'm going to use this word, flaccid, and yeah, it's gross, but it's just kind of like they're kind of waving, and you see the balloon kind of like start to tilt to the side.
Does it look alive? Like
Make-
an alive thing?
Make an Arcana check, because this is a monstrosity.
Exciting. I got an 8, Ron.
It is moving, albeit slowly. Maybe it's sick.
All right. You should go back in the hole. And my intent is to I'll pull out Elixian's spear,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna try to like not like poke it, but like with the flat of the. I want to try to just like push it back down in the.
Okay, so
hole.
as you get down closer to the hole, you see other things down in the hole. You see a what appears to be, you see like the sphere is taking up most of the opening, but you look down and you see like two skeletal legs wearing like these tall boots, colorful boots, like lying on the floor of the portable hole.
Okay.
And are you
Voka, what did we buy?
What are you? Oh, you're trying to poke it down. Make a sleight
I'm
of
just
hand.
trying to like push it back down in.
Okay, make a sleight of hand.
Okay. That's a 10, Ron.
I'd like you to make
I'm
a
rolling good.
dexterity saving throw.
Is this a thing I can see?
It's something that you not a dexterity. It's more of a sleight of hand related kind of dexterity saving throw. Like you're pulling it, you're pushing it down, but you're pushing it too hard.
Oh my god, you just exploded a pus bubble or something.
Okay. Just because I get to roll advantage.
I'm gonna say,
On
yeah,
dexterity
you
saving
because you're
throws if
watching
it's a-
this happen. So yeah, you are.
it's a
It's not like
thing I
something's
can
coming
see.
at you, but you
Right.
could see this happening. Like you're.
Okay. Well, that's good because I rolled it with advantage. I got a nat 20, so that's 22.
You see a part kind of like part of the skin get real thin, and the edge of the staff of the spear kind of like start to tear a place, but it stretches, and you see kind of like this little dusty poof come out of it, but then you pull back. What do you do?
Oh, I want to flip the spear around, so I'm using the butt of it,
Okay.
not the
Okay.
sharp pointy
Okay.
part.
Well, I was assuming that was the butt part of it that you were using.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
pushed
Oh,
down.
so even with that, it did it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Then I'm
yeah.
gonna back up and be like, oh, I think this thing is like full of some kind of like dusts or spores or something, and it's not being aggressive. Maybe we could just shoo it out the door or something.
North is behind the table.
I'm afraid to
thinking,
poke
like,
it too
The
hard.
eye
think
passes
you-
up Orgoth and starts looking toward, like it's just rotating, and it looks towards north.
North is behind the table, like steady aim with the arrow. Like, should we pop it like a pimple or something?
Well, I
mean-
think it'll. I think it might pop. Wait, let's try to get it outside. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that's better. I'm gonna pull out
Yeah,
my net.
with all the civilians out there, that's
Or
a
maybe-
great idea.
Or maybe it's friendly.
Okay.
Voka,
Well,
as you
I'm just-
say that, it turns around and starts kind of rotating toward you, and it moves toward you.
Hi,
I'm gonna pull out my net and I'll just say, okay, Voka, your call, but I'll try to get it with my net if you just let me know.
he's like doing that smile. He looks at Orgoth with his eyes and just keeps
My
facing.
Arrow ready, bro.
And you're just like, hi, Voka here.
It's just kind of it's getting really close. What do you do?
It looks like the friend wants a hug.
He's just gonna put his hand. He's just gonna like put his hand out, like
It
shaking, like
runs into your hand, and then suddenly explodes in a dust puff, Phew, all around you.
No!
North, you are more than 20 feet away, so you're safe. This one hit point creature, you take.
how much damage do I take?
Is that
You-
both of us? Because I'm right
both
there
of
too.
you.
Was
Yeah,
was
yeah.
this a mine?
I need you both to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
Listen,
I'm up for that.
listen.
As like these dust and like spores go everywhere.
That's a 19 for me.
That's a success.
Okay, wait. 14.
That's a failure.
Oh, no.
You take 10 points of poison damage,
Oh.
and the dust kind of like settles around you.
Wait, that was it?
Huh? What?
That was it?
Yep.
Oh no, it got in Voka's nose.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Well,
Okay.
There's
What's in there?
there's some when I got close, I could see that there's some boots on like some skeleton legs and stuff, but I can't go down in there because I have a portable hole, and I was told in the user's manual did not put a portable hole in a portable hole.
Let me just go
Yeah.
down down the hole.
Okay.
My cape
will
is my
go
bag
down
of
the
holding.
shaft.
So you tell me what's down there.
Okay. Let me check.
Yes, 100% going down the. Going down.
D&D Beyond's being
down,
slow
down.
today. Okay. Okay.
We're just a bunch of freaking clowns in the bar, panicking over this.
Okay, who looks in the portal hole?
I do.
You do. Okay, so you go to the edge. Inside, there is this strange sight of, you see these skeletal legs, like these tall, colorful boots it's wearing, but it's sitting down, it's back against the wall. There are a pile of colorful wrapped presents with bows. The paper looks kind of like old, the bows are droopy, there's dust over everything. The figure is wearing this round cloth costume that is circular, spherical, and has a stitched on eye and these 10 tentacles. One of the tentacles looks like they look, make a perception check, North.
That's getting weirder and weirder by the second. I love that. That's 23.
23. One of the tentacles looks like, the tentacles look like they're real, like they're fleshy looking, and they look like they've been sewed on to the beholder costume.
Ew.
And one of the tentacles has burst open, like it's kind of like split open, like something happened. And on the back side of, like, you kind of see there's a sign that the figure was holding in one of its hands, and the paper sign is kind of folded over, but you can't read it.
Take the tip of my sword and flick it open.
Happy birthday, Lady Bonnevale. We've got our eyes on you.
What does it say?
That's a fucking, like, the worst brand of hired clown I've ever seen.
Next to the costume looks kind of like old, like it's it was sealed up in here, so, but it's not in really good condition, but the boots look like they're in pristine condition. Next to the creature, you see there's like a little table, and it looks like a moldy, nasty, mold covered birthday cake with like a couple of, yeah.
What else is in there? Is there just a body?
There's a bunch of presents in there. There's a guy in the beholder costume. These boots look cool as hell, though, I'm gonna say it. But
as you're looking at the boots, like, you see, make a perception check.
Yeah, 25.
Like the pants that the short pants that the figure was wearing looks like were designed to be pulled away very quickly. Like those little like safety little buttons on the side. It's like
You just hear from the bottom of the hole, like, oh. Oh, there's birthday cake down here. Anyone wants a slice?
Is it good?
Yes.
You're lying to me, aren't you? I don't know why, but I can smell it.
Yes.
it does smell old.
Like from the top of my 6'3" with the heels, I'm gonna just grab this and just over the side, just get the cake out of there.
Ugh.
That doesn't look good, North. That looks like bad cake.
I knew something stunk.
Yeah, that's probably the corpse down here.
Throw the presents out.
I'm gonna start with the bag of presents.
Okay. You just pull them up. Like the paper is like thin and kind of like easily torn. Um,
And I'm also going to bring the whole corpse out actually,
okay,
because I
like
I want
drag
to
it.
have, like, I would like to have a clean hole.
I like how you guys are just putting it in like somebody's bar.
Oh,
You're
she's
gonna-
not here right now. She just vacated the place, so that's her problem, not
Yeah.
ours.
And I'm not gonna open anything because I didn't. It's not my hole or my stuff. So, but I'll put it on the table because I think somebody else bought it.
Voka's gonna like take like a closer look at it and be like,
I'm also gonna put the birthday card on top of the corpse.
Okay. Yeah, it's really just kind of a banner where like he was holding on to one side of it and dropped the other side, and it's like it says happy birthday to Lady Bonnevale. And you pull the body out and just kind of like there's like holes in the side of the beholder, so it's like a mascot costume.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take these boots off gently and
Okay.
probably tap the dusty
The dust, yeah.
dusty mummified flesh that's
Mhm.
still inside there.
Give me
Wonder what these are.
2 seconds. Okay. Yeah, they're really really nice. They're kind of like it looks like they're designed like they have kind of this spiral of colors that start at the sole and kind of wrap around the ankle and go up, and they're about just below the knee. Okay.
Wonder what these are.
Okay.
But also, there's gifts for a lady.
There's like 6 or 7. Yeah.
Are they big, small?
Various sizes. There's one large. There's actually 3 or 4 large boxes. A couple of small ones. A couple of like tiny like. You hear something jingling inside, and yeah, maybe like there's about maybe like 7 to 10 boxes or so.
Look, I would really just like to maybe we put the gifts back in there so we can take the time to evaluate what they're worth, but we maybe should get out of here. I mean, I'm just gonna like push the plate on which the cake is with my foot.
that's a good good idea. You guys got tea? Anyone got tea?
I mean, look at this guy. That's a bunch of tea that nobles would actually fucking drink. Haha,
That's-
mommy tea.
Yeah, that's great.
So what do you do? You've got the boots. You got this corpse. You see the barkeep come in through the kitchen.
As we walk out.
Do you put the corpse back into the hole? Or just leave the corpse.
I mean, the good thing would be to put it back. But I guess how mummified is that corpse, Ron? Because there's literally no air in a.
Yeah. It's like kind of like the skin stretched taut over.
So very powdery, would you
Very
say?
powdery. Yeah.
So basically, if I put it back in the hole, does like everything just go to powder and slough off and just like?
I mean, like it did actually as you were pulling it out of the hole and like disturbing the corpse.
Oh, Laphus is gonna love that.
Yeah.
No, let's put it back in the hole.
Okay.
Maybe that's actually gonna smooth things over.
What are y'all gonna do?
Can we go back to the ship? I want to lay down.
Yeah, about that. I know that we were, looking to leave and to go towards Dash. We're gonna go on foot. I think we thought we were gonna go on foot.
Oh. I mean, yay. No, I can walk. I can walk.
Is that safer to go on foot?
I mean, the thing is, like the we had discussed that, and like there's the whole thing about the mountains and the Empire being a bunch of assholes who might not be happy to see a skyship come in unannounced. But then again, that's a
Okay.
decision we have to take as a group. So I'm just putting that out there that we had discussed this beforehand.
Yeah, no, I
Right.
I can't remember that now.
Well, in any case, we got to go back to the ship, though. We have
Yes,
to go back.
and let's just get Volk out of here. You look like you need fresh air.
Really? And Voka's like he's been coughing really
Yeah.
heavily for the past 5 minutes.
It's like every couple of seconds, you just hear.
Baby cough. Open mouth baby cough.
He's a little man. He's a little
So
baby.
you get back to like you're heading back toward the docks. Lapis, you went into the captain's cabin with Pollux. Pollux has
Oh
been.
no.
No, she locked him out.
You locked him out. You locked him
Mhm.
out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in there by myself.
Okay. He's in the hallway, and he's just been kind of like plucking. How does this sound? And
And like anytime he says that, anytime he ever says that, she just goes, "That sounds good." Like,
do you think this will evoke North's childhood, like elven childhood?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. That sounds good.
You know, I never had a childhood of my own, so I would like to have an elven childhood, but perhaps this will be evocative of what they will know, from their childhood, from their elven childhood.
Yeah, sounds good.
And he continues to practice. Orgoth and North, I'd like you to roll 20-sided for me. Just tell me what you roll.
8.
8, okay.
18.
North, you don't notice this. Orgoth, as you get to the docks, like right at the airship dock, you notice that Voka's skin has turned a little pale.
Hey, Voka, do you feel okay?
No, not really. I was gonna go and lay down as soon as
Oh,
we
did
got
because of
in.
the spore stuff? Because you look a little pale.
Do I? And he like holds up his hand. And he's like,
Make a medicine check at disadvantage.
I mean, that stuff didn't seem to do anything to me, so I figured you were okay too.
9.
You're not sure. You can't tell. It's
Yeah.
really like yeah. It's.
I mean, this is like, my skin tone can change at any time, although I don't remember doing anything consciously.
North, how does Voka look to you?
Now
How does me?
make a medicine check, North, like a real
That's
one
gonna
now.
be
The one that
funny
you failed-
because
the-
my
the one-
wisdom is ass.
Yeah, you failed the first one.
That's a big old 3.
Okay.
Looks fine to me.
Yeah, a bit pale maybe around the gills, but it looks fine. I mean, nothing a bit of fresh air won't fix.
Just like right outside the ship to take like a huge sniff.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fresh. Is it dizzy?
Like a
Is
cleric-y thing you can do to yourself? Maybe like a little, like, zhuzh up or something?
I mean, I can pray. I can pray for my own healing if that's what you're asking.
Yes, I guess that's what I'm asking.
You know
I mean,
what?
if you're
Fair
not
enough.
feeling good,
I mean, yeah, I could go and partake in a little bit of like Wiggle's finger prayer in my sanctuary at the back of the ship. Maybe that'll do me some good. Though I would say, since I'm mildly worried, because my throat doesn't feel too good.
It's actually burning and very, very painful.
It kind of hurts to talk right now. So I'm gonna go back there, and if I don't come back in like 10 minutes, I might be passed out or something. And he just kind of hobble. Wait, go ahead.
It's been about an hour since the incident. Lapis, you hear people talking on the ship, and you hear Chief Gunry, Captain on the deck.
Great. She's gonna keep going to her. She's just gonna keep on reading,
Okay.
doing her
Okay,
thing.
so Voka gets some rest.
I'm gonna go to my tree in the back of the ship, and if I don't show up in like an hour, I'd be a little worried.
Okay.
Okay, excellent.
I'm gonna follow. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Don.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna follow Voka, and I'll let her go into her area, his area. So I'll let him go to his area by himself. But I'm gonna stay outside, just to. There's any weird noise or they don't come out.
He kind of like just like kind of like hand kind of running on the wall, like he's like kind of pulling at his like little ascot thing around his like neck, just like like that thing you do when you're just like clearing your throat over and over again. And he's gonna like get to like his like little potted tree on the back deck, which is
Voka,
unguarded.
as you're coughing like into your hand a little bit, you look down, you see flecks of blood on your palm.
And if Orgoth is still behind him, you see him like stop so abruptly. Like it's almost like scary how still he is.
What? Are you okay? Do you need help to get to your room?
The funny thing is that as you're looking, the blood absorbs back into your hand.
No, I'm fine. That would be ridiculous. No, it's the door right over there.
Voka with all the blood like coming down from their mouth. It's fine. It's fine.
No, we're fine. I'm not dying of an illness, and he just guns it forward towards the back deck.
Okay.
Hey. Orgoth will stand guard, wait outside.
Okay.
Door.
North from the captain's like the actually, let me actually get you all to the
I
ship
want to imagine that I'm on my way to like talk to Chief Gunnery about like
Give
the
me a
logistics
second.
of like
let me this might actually be important. Okay. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Oh.
Yeah.
Dead Griffin.
So
Dead Griffin.
I gotta go in my little sapling area.
Okay. Sapling of the Wild Mother, yes. I'll get rid of that. Well, actually, that griffin is probably at
the helm. There's one griffin at the helm.
Yeah.
Right there.
Boo boo boo. Oh, sorry. X.
It's gone.
I put it back. I did. The X is a thing I have to get rid of, and then I can move it to the front of the ship where he lives. Okay. So where are all of you on the ship right now?
I placed myself.
Okay. I'll put a Lapis. I got you. Quarters. Okay.
Guess wherever Chief Gunnery is.
Yeah, on the ship. He's got like, you see crates he's brought in like from the docks, and he basically they're just getting ready to like load them onto the cargo below. Chief Gunnery says, we have a visitor.
Huh.
And suddenly the door to the captain's, like from the hallway to the captain's quarters, opens up and Pollux walks out. North!
Gunnery. Kill me.
He pulls his lute around.
It's an order.
He strums it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And he goes, North, oh, the North Star, look at them run. North of the North Star, watch them have fun. For
Pollux!
For North is a
Bollocks!
cool lad, so happy and free. They glide through the air and slip through the trees. North, oh the North Star, look at them run. North, oh the North Star, watch them have fun. North is my friend, they are a
No.
party of one. But
Yes.
North of the North Star. This song is now done.
Thank fuck.
Lapis said you'd like that.
Lapis doesn't know my tastes.
What is your taste?
Not that.
Well, perhaps you could tell me. I was trying to
Nothing.
evoke a feeling of your childhood, of your elven
It
childhood.
did not. No, that's a failure across the board.
A failure?
Yes, a failure across the board.
What's that? Like, what does it mean to fail?
I thought you would know.
No? Is it an
You're
elven
not
thing?
very clever, aren't you?
I try.
Try harder next time.
He looks disappointed. He says, "I'll try harder." Where should I put my stuff?
What, your stuff?
Lapis said I could stay.
Of course she did.
You know, if I'm gonna be my, do my, my secret mission.
Yeah, I know. There's a nice secret place. Usually, hold on. I'm gonna point to the crow's nest.
I would like that.
Absolutely.
You get a good view of the sky. I like the sky.
Get you closer to the stars.
That's really nice. I wonder if Lapis would like to see the stars too. I know she likes the stars. When she casts spells, there's all those stars that are everywhere sparkle.
Yes.
What's wrong, North?
Nothing. No, you just threw me off my rhythm. It's nothing.
Well, somebody told me I didn't have rhythm. So, I mean, we must be
That's exactly you threw me off of it.
Well, we must be brothers, because if you don't have rhythm, I don't have rhythm.
We're not.
We're elven brothers.
No, we are not.
I'll go to the crow's nest. And he
Yes.
starts to climb. And then he climbs back down and grabs a bag. And then climbs back up. Thump.
Chief Connery, hello.
I am sorry.
Don't be. It's nothing you have to do.
He does. We do perhaps need a jester.
No, we don't. We absolutely don't.
Voka in the background.
I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear what you said. It broke up.
Oh, it says, "Do I mean
You cut off again.
I think when
I
he gets
hate
so
it.
high, the
I know,
zoom.
I know. Do I mean nothing to you?" In the bed, in the distance.
Exactly. We don't need one. We already have one.
Except it's like, I mean nothing to you?
Okay.
Yeah.
As I die of typhoid fever.
Just like doing that whole like, like a cat.
So we've taken on supplies.
Yes.
We're ready to
Okay,
go wherever
so-
you need to go. I didn't know what your plan was to get.
Yes,
to the
it's a bit of a
Empire.
thing. You've been around the Empire a few times in your time, right?
A few, yes. I know
Did
that flying an airship, they don't have any airship docks in Rexentrum
Yes.
or Zadash. The only
So it's-
one that they have is a one for wartime in Hupperduk.
So that's a proper pain in the ass.
Yes. It's military base, basically.
And we don't.
And there's gnomes there, and I hate gnomes.
Gunnery, brother.
It's
Yes.
not. It's a gnome. A gnome broke up with my sister. Broke up her. Broke her heart.
Okay. Okay. That's just one.
A gnome also murdered my family, raided my village.
Teabagged my dad.
There's been lots of gnomes in my life, and I have not had a pleasant experience with any of them.
Well, on one side, I would tell you that it would be a beautiful opportunity to change that for you. But on the other side, I don't want my ass anywhere near a military base.
No.
So,
Me neither. No,
yeah, we understand each other on that, right?
we do.
So, I don't think the plan would be to go anywhere near here. How comfortable are you in Port Tamale right now?
Very comfortable. We can, if you want us to take on some short supply runs, we can make some money for you.
That could be interesting. So you
Um,
don't stay docked all the time. You get to explore a little bit. You get to have fun.
We might be able to take on to purchase a sending stone that you can have directly to the ship if we can find one in the city. That way you can.
No, I could look. I could look into that.
But
It's
if
it's
you
a
want to make the
communal
attempt to
purchase
fly
for-
into the Empire,
Oh,
we can try. But I
look,
think we need to be more well armed than what we currently are.
Gunnery, darling. I'm not gonna lie. I am absolutely terrified of going in the Empire right now with that face.
He nods.
So, I guess we're gonna have to talk about it as a crew, of course.
Of course, of course. Why don't you decide and let us know, and I'll give the crew the night off, shore leave.
Yes, of course. That
So
might
you'll
be
have the
good.
ship to yourself.
Also, maybe don't go anywhere near the poop deck for now. Voka's been having that weird cough, so we don't want anyone to get sick. Shore leave is great.
I'll go tell
Good
everyone.
idea.
And he heads down. After they take about maybe 30 minutes to move the rest of the gear down below, and then they leave the ship. What are the rest of you doing?
Voka's casting his prayer of healing.
Okay.
Which takes 10 minutes.
What does
and
that
you-
do?
it-
Read it for me.
So it's just a healing spell. Let me
Okay.
get a second.
Is it just HP?
It's just HP.
Okay.
If I want lesser restoration, I have to do a long rest. But
Okay.
if I'm coughing up blood now, I don't know if that'll help me much. Yeah, it's just D8 healing based off the level.
Okay.
Starting at 3 at 3.
Okay, so it heals you. I can't remember how much damage you actually took. 10?
10, yeah.
10, yeah. Go ahead and roll that just to make sure you see what hit points you're at.
I'll do it second level.
Okay.
Just
Isn't prayer healing a second level?
yeah, I'm just not gonna cast it above second level just to so I'm back up at full. It's a pretty powerful low level spell actually. And he's by the tree, just his hands crossed, and he's sitting, he's just whispering, please, 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 please.
You cast it, you heal up, but your throat still feels like fire. You still it's just dust, kind of this nasty metallic taste in your mouth, besides the blood, and you're still poisoned.
All right, I'm gonna have to do something I really don't like. I'm gonna have to ask for help.
Orgoth is standing right there.
And he peeks around the corner, and he just knocks
tree.
on the wood of the ship.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
So, I'm ill, and I don't know how to fix it.
Okay. What's wrong? Does your stomach hurt, or you have a fever? Is there
No.
ringing in your ears?
It feels like I
you-
want. It feels like I want to grab my throat out of my my esophagus out of my body and stomp on it. It really
Okay.
hurts.
So a really really bad sore throat. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. My mama would make an herbal tea for that, I don't know if we have the right herbs on the ship, but I could do that. Or do you want me to go like get a physician, like a doctor or a alchemist or a herbalist?
Yes.
Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Would a healing potion help? Is that gonna? Would
Oh,
that do something?
I'm good on I just spent like 20 minutes healing myself and it's not going away.
Okay. Okay. So that won't work. Okay. Okay. I'll be. Stay right here. Okay. I'll be right back. And Orgoth runs off. Um.
Lapis, any position
Uh.
out like they're not being quiet, you can hear everything that's going down.
Right. So
Uh,
Orgoth
I
will
would-
run.
Yeah, I was just
Go
gonna
ahead.
say she's just sitting there and she just hears Orgoth's heavy footsteps like doom 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 as he runs.
Yeah, and so he runs out and he's like, is there any is there a medical doctor, or does anybody know if there's a healer or an herbalist or a alchemist or in the town?
I've lived here for a bit, Orgoth.
Okay, so Voka
And also, as the people are leaving the ship for shore leave.
Yeah.
so Voka tried to heal himself and said it didn't work, and their throat's really bad to where like it's really painful, and they want to like rip it out. It hurts so much, and so if the clerical magic's not doing something, I guess we got to find, I don't know, somebody else to come help. But I don't know where to go for that. If you know where to go for that, I will go and get them.
Yeah, I can help with that. Braun, just checking. Would I
Yes.
know a few street doctors?
Well,
Probably
there's
more
like
than actual doctors.
there's like basically the equivalent of medics like on the street, and it's morning. Like you slept overnight and then went had the meeting, right? So it's like this is kind of morning still, right? I'm not making sure.
Yes,
So?
because we had a long rest.
You had a long rest, so yeah. So you came up from the sewers, had a long rest, and you met the Marquis in the morning. Um, I'm looking. There are like medics and people who like attend to like physical ailments on the streets, especially in the beaded alley and in the tumble downs. Um, there are a number of small temples situated in the tumble downs as well.
Yeah, so I can guide Orgoth there, I guess.
Okay, so you have to kind of. I'd like you to make.
How far is that?
It's pretty
Oh, is that
far.
like
let me
a
let me
long
go
way?
to the Port Damali map because it's actually on the north side of the
Okay.
town. You're on the south side. Give me a second. Port Damali, right there. Okay, let me zoom out. Tumble downs are on the north, and you're currently at the Larboard Light in the south part of town.
Wow. So all the way across town.
Yep. In like
Oh.
looks like 4 or 5 squares is about. I think I fixed the ruler. Voka, what's your Constitution plus modifier?
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Voka, who's
So
currently curled up and having a panic attack.
Okay.
He's like thumbing it up. He's like rocking. He's like, it's a curse. He's like muttering, it's a curse. It's a curse. It's a curse.
Voka, you cough up and you like blood kind of splatters onto the deck, and you look and you see a small mushroom sprout from one of the drops of blood.
He like grabs it and
And
like looks at it closer.
and just like a little like mushroom that absorbs and back into your hand.
I run back to Voka. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna go and get someone to like a doctor to help, but it's like all the way across the city. So it's gonna take a little while, but I'm gonna get a carriage or a something or a. Are you?
No, I'm fine. I've never been more fun in my life. You know,
Make
maybe
a
this whole
make a
sickness-
medicine check, Orgoth.
Maybe this whole sickness thing is just.
19.
They are worse than the last time you saw them, like just a few minutes ago.
Okay, so you don't look any better to me, and in fact you look worse to me. So
Really?
okay, let's go. And Orgoth's gonna like reach down and try to pick up Voka.
He's very tiny.
Yes.
he's very old.
And Orgoth picks up Voka and does the
cradle baby.
carry.
Ah.
Yeah. And he's like, okay, come on. And Orgoth comes running out with Voka. He's like, oh, Voka's getting worse. We gotta go. And he's like, and he runs off the ship.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna guide them to the little places I know.
Okay.
He like struggles for like a little bit, but then he like gets like weird blood and mud. Like he does the thing where he sneezes, and like it bloods again. He just like sees it. He just
Laphus, you're hearing all of this, like all this activity. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
what's
and I
happening.
think I'm gonna just use the group chat to just let her know that like, so Voka's not doing good. We're gonna go see a medic. Where are you, by the way? Because she never said where she was going.
Oh, I'm in the captain's quarters.
Just like midway off the gangplank. Wait.
And Orgoth's gonna yell, because I rolled to see if every now and then I roll to see if I remember to be diplomatic, and I didn't. So Orgoth's gonna go, see if you can find Laphus in case like Voka doesn't make it. We might need help.
Fucking did.
Okay.
and Voka hears that he's like, I'm gonna make it.
I know. I know you are, but like, you know, in case.
Just in case you do.
Lapis always says, like, if one of us dies, it's okay, she can help.
Like, I don't want Lapis' help.
Okay, come on, you're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's okay. And he's like running now. Trying to find
Turn around and North has like their scarf like up there. It's like, yeah, you're fine.
It's been an hour and a half since the incident. What are y'all doing?
I'm trying to find a carriage or a cart, a fast conveyance. So I'm not gonna run with Voka's.
In the port, a lot of the conveyances are mostly like for carrying gear and stuff that goes onto the docks, and like big packages, big boxes. There's not really too much. You may need to get into the Gilded Esplanade to get up to actual like in the city travel. North, you've been in this town before. Laphus, what are you? I'm going to ask before they leave the ship. What are you doing, Laphus?
She hears the commotion. She got the message from North that Voka was dying, and in her head she's like, it didn't take that long. As she and she's just gonna go out and watch them leave. And she's just going to kind of take a mental bet on whether or not Voka's gonna live or die.
Okay.
And as
meanwhile,
Orgoth
I as Jaiden actually really hope that Voka does live.
And as Orgoth is running, his feet start falling into like a really rhythmic pattern.
Mm-hmm.
It's like doom 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 doom, and it starts speeding up. And he kind of unknowingly casts Longstrider.
Nice. Okay.
So for an hour, my base speed increases by 10 feet.
Nice.
So I'm in like super go mode.
North, I'd like you to make
a Orgoth like boom, 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 and like just start running
Yes.
faster than you've ever
North,
seen.
I'd like you to make an
Porticus.
investigation check at advantage because you know the city, and also you can probably get like the fastest way.
That's really bad, Ron.
Oh no,
Though my investigation is not bad, so that's a 12.
12. You actually get turned around and you go past where the like there's a little like stairwell to get up to the Gilded Esplanade because it's on
They
levels.
changed the signs.
Orgoth, you could probably make the jump up to like the landing for the stairs if you want to make an athletics check.
Yeah. I rolled a 17, so that's an athletics check. That's a 31.
Yeah. So like you go past it, North's like back that way, and you just gonna jump and like get up to the Gilded Esplanade. Make another once you get to the second level, the Gilded Esplanade, make another investigation check.
That is much better. That's actually, wow, 15 on both dice.
Okay.
So, wait. That means it's a 23.
Oh, nice, awesome. Okay. You're able to find a stable. Like you were able to direct to a stable. They have a carriage for let there if you wish to like rent the carriage really quick. But you like there's people who are like the stable hands who are brushing horses and everything, but you don't see the owner of the stable currently. And the stable hands look over at you. It's like, hello, good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Where's your boss?
Oh, he looks bad.
Yeah, we need emergency transportation.
Gotta go. Come on, hurry up. Gotta go.
Hi, my name's Voka.
The stable hand runs and gets the owner, and the owner comes out and says, just put down a 500 gold piece deposit and bring it back and we'll pay it back. It's like free of charge, just like the deposit for the carriage.
I'm gonna put it down.
Okay.
But also gonna.
And they do the same to you. They hook up the stable hands hook up it takes about 15 minutes. So far 2 hours have passed.
Oh,
And-
I'm gonna give them like an extra 50 just so they.
Yeah, they're hurrying. Yeah,
Giddy up.
This is them hurrying. So they tell you go past the double lakes in the bearded alley, and there is a ramp you'll be able to take to get down to the tumble down to the churches there. And if you look at the map in the bearded alley, there is an area where there's a river that comes off the lake on the crescents, and it kind of opens up like there's like kind of looks like a bra.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit a bikini top. It's kind of like two lakes, double lakes. So, and then it kind of like cascades down into the tumble downs. But there's an area, a ramp that carriages.
Oh yeah, I do
will
see
take.
the bra.
Yeah. The I'd like you to make as who's driving this carriage.
Haha.
If North doesn't immediately grab the reins, Orgoth will.
Okay.
I'm ass at animal handling. I look at the horses and they don't like me.
Okay, I'm whatever. Gotta go. So like grabs it.
Okay, make a vehicles check, like an animal.
Oh shit! I could have done that.
Yeah. This is a vehicles check.
No,
and not
it's not. It's not.
It's not really animal handling.
Okay.
It's kind of just. Actually, make an animal handling check first to kind of sync up with the horses.
Ooh, I rolled really good. That's a 21.
Oh yeah. The horses are like, we'll do what you want to do, and you know how to. And so I'd like you to make a vehicles check as you wind through the busy streets.
Well, I don't know what I'm adding.
That
to
would
or
be
anything.
I think it's a. That would.
Can I give Orgoth advantage as I point out the directions because I know the place?
Yeah. This is a wisdom check. Are you proficient in any vehicles, like in your
No.
skills? No. So you just
No.
you don't add your proficiency. So
Okay. If am I rolling at advantage?
You're
both
rolling an
spells?
advantage because you've got the horses kind of like who know where they're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's a 17 total.
17. Good. Yes. Okay. The horses make it down. You see the two lakes, and people kind of see you kind of rumbling down. There's like people kind of like giving you the stink eye as you drive past very quickly. And you get to the ramp, and there is a just off of into the tumble downs. This area is like crowded streets, rundown buildings are all kind of squeezed in real tight. Um, but the tumble downs, the ramp leads to an area that you see the tumble downs. There's this main thoroughfare that kind of goes through the entire, like from the northwest to the southeast. The churches are along that, so you're able to like follow one of the smaller roads and get to like Orgoth to make one more vehicle check.
That's a 9.
Okay. There is a
Get out of the way.
yeah. You get to where there's like somebody who's like got a wagon and their apple cart has turned over and they're in the
My
middle.
cabbages!
And they're currently getting the apples out of the way. And eventually, about 15 minutes pass. So by the time you get to, this is a, you see a platinum dragon, a shrine to the platinum dragon ahead. It's the closest one. Is that the one you're going to go to? There, north. You know that sometimes they move from place to place, and these are small shrines. So, like over the years, like they'll move to a more like easier accessed location. So,
I think the carriage is not even stopped that I'm hopping off and heading
heading
to get
inside.
someone.
Voka, it has been, I'm gonna say 3 hours.
How am
And
I feeling?
you are feeling not great.
Oh no.
Yeah, like you're just like barely moving. You're very weak.
There's not much room for worsening.
Let's just say I rolled a certain number. Like there's a certain number that I rolled
Yeah.
to see how many hours you had. You pull up right in front of the small shrine, and you see the symbol for the platinum dragon on the front. And you see this 47-year-old woman come out on like she's kind of like
47.
limping. Sorry, so I'm just reading what was like the random generator.
No, that's just like so precise.
I know.
Specific.
A middle-aged woman come out with staff. She looks like she has a bit of a limp, so she's leaning on a staff, long staff, and there's a silver dragon head at the top. Long, straight auburn hair, blue eyes. She's tall, looks at you all, and says,
Ma'am, we need help.
"What? Tell me, what happened? What happened? Please, come in, bring her in."
I'll carry Voka in. He got some like I don't know, like there was a big floaty spore, one-eyed thing, and it blew up. And I'm okay, but I think Voka got some in his mouth or something, and then he started coughing, and then his throat said it was really bad. Now he's just getting really worse. He looks terrible.
Honestly, I've never seen him like this pale before. And
There's mushrooms in my blood.
You've been. She does a medicine check on you, and does a quick prayer, and says, "You are not feeling well. Your fever is spiking."
He does a lizard blink one eye at a time.
My name is. I lost it. Where was it? Sorelia Rigby. Stay here. And she has a couple of acolytes bring in some water. They start wiping your face, and you're actually you're like as they're scrubbing, like trying to like cool you off, like some of your skin is sloughing off, like it's like almost like you're falling apart.
Oh, it's happening again.
And she comes back and she's holding a scroll and says, "We will settle up later. This is quite dangerous." And she casts Lesser Restoration on you.
Am I cursed?
No, I think you are just diseased. You've come sort of. You are not cursed. This is some deadly. She like reads the scroll and casts
Pathogen.
Lesser Restoration, which cures your poison. It cures your disease, and you suddenly feel better. And your throat begins to lessen. It's less on fire.
Well, now it's just embarrassing.
You look over Orgoth and you see there was a mushroom growing out of her ear, and it just kind of falls off onto the ground and turns to blood.
Ew.
Although I do feel a little lightheaded still. Oh, that's
The priestess
yeah.
comes over and says, "How do you feel?"
Better. I could have done the same thing. I just didn't have my spells in order.
Oh, are you a cleric? Who are you? She kind of looks over. Do you have any obvious symbols of them?
No.
No. You are a member of the faith?
The general faith, or
I'm asking you which of the prime deities you worship.
oh, the Wild Mother.
Oh, she feels relieved, like kind of like she gets like, okay.
I'm a cleric of Asmodeus.
Die. Okay. Please rest here. I will have. Are you hungry, thirsty? Do you need anything?
Do you have a little pudding cup?
She goes.
He says he has his like blanket. He's like Tucker. Do you have a pudding cup?
She goes over and tells one of the and they come back with a little bit of like chocolate little pudding in a little bowl, so a little wooden spoon.
Fuck yeah.
It's actually kind of like chocolate rice pudding. It's kind of like more substantive.
They've added a texture. That's fine. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh, texture.
Orgoth's gonna like take it and sit down and like, okay, you gotta save your strength, and he's gonna like feed Voka.
Here comes the griffin.
Gotta get better. Okay.
You don't have any levels of exhaustion or anything.
Okay.
You're just I rolled it was a D12 number of hours plus your con bonus, and I rolled a 3
Before I like died, or
before you died. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
Yuck.
yeah. So you were an hour and a half away from turning to shrooms.
Oh no. Dungeons and Dragons. He hesitates. If the spoon bumps into his mouth a couple of times before he just hesitantly goes,
Oh, that's right. There we go. Open the cave. Here comes the goblin.
So how much do we owe you for this? I know this was probably expensive.
I did not have this prepared. Much like your friend, I had to use one of our scrolls we had in stock.
How much?
300.
I have money. This is my sickness.
Okay.
I don't have insurance.
It's okay. We have universal health care.
Yeah, the universe looks after your health care. It's fine. You're with us. It's okay, Voka. You'll be okay.
Up in the crow's nest, you hear, "Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there."
I can't believe Pollux invented insurance in this world.
Just jingles for it.
I don't know what that is.
So you give the priestess the money.
Yeah, he's like has like the spoon in his mouth and he's like reaching into like his like bag of holding. He pulls out like a like he's like counting one like 10 by 10. I think that's 300.
Okay. Bless you, my child. And she takes it. Stay as long as you like. If you would like more pudding, we can bring it to you.
As
And
tempting.
I'm gonna give them. Orgoth's gonna give them an extra 50 gold
Okay.
for the. This is for your church for being so kind and generous and helping my friend not be dead.
So yeah, I have a question. He's like kind of like sits up out of the bed and like looks over. I have a question. When Lapis takes care of us when we die, what does that mean?
That would have been a great cliffhanger line, but it's an hour early.
I'm not exactly sure, but Lapis just always says like, death isn't the ending. It can be a new beginning, and don't worry, I'll bring you back, stuff like that. So,
Well, if it means anything to you, I can also bring you back as you. You don't have to be a zombie, Orgoth.
oh, okay. I would prefer not to be a zombie. Oh, shit! I guess that is what Lapis meant. Like she'd bring us back as a non-alive thing.
Did that take that much time?
I just kind of thought she had I've seen her do it, but I thought for us it might be different because I guess we're not. Yeah, okay.
They're
Yeah,
both shaking their head in unison.
now I'm a little embarrassed. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now that we're not in a hurry anymore, we can just bring back the cart without any trouble, right?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't see why not.
Yes, okay, so I'd really like to have my 500 deposit back, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. And
if I can't find this guy, I will find him. Because I already said no to 7k today.
I'll just give you 500. It's fine. You saved my life.
Let's not make too many transactions. We come back, I get my 500 back. And if there's an issue, then we'll talk about it.
Between us?
You and I.
I just said I'd give you 500.
Okay, thank you.
I wasn't fighting you. I said yes. I got paid.
But that guy said he would give us the money back when we brought him back the cart.
Yeah, my issue is if he's not there.
Oh yeah, if he's not there, I'll give you 500.
Yeah.
500.
Traveling back, as you're traveling back, the horses know the way. It's you barely have to lead them. And you get back to the area where the stable was, and the whole building is gone. It's been folded up into space. It's gone. They moved on. I'm kidding. And the guy meets you. Is the young one well?
Fine. Yes. Thank you very much.
And he gives you the money back. You saved me 500 gold. Can I hug you? You like the sick guy hopping out of the carriage.
Oh no! It's fine. It's fine. You've got deep circles.
Come give me a kiss.
No. Also, you look like you've got piece of your ear missing. I'm not sure where.
Oh, just let me. He takes his hand and he's gonna do that thing whenever he reforms from the meat, and he squishes.
Yeah, he gives you the money. He takes the horses back.
Pulls it out.
He's like, "I'm glad you're feeling well," and just disappears. Gets out of there.
Oh, okay. So, we should get back to the boat now. I'm really glad you're okay, Voka. That was scary.
I don't know what was up with that. I don't ever want to be sick ever again.
Well, you know what? There's a good thing with that. There's we got a corpse dressed as a beholder for Laphus.
You make it back to the boat.
Which is absolutely fucking funny.
Yeah.
I think that might not smooth everything over, but that might help.
You make it back. It's been about maybe total of a couple of hours, 2-3 hours by the time you get back.
By the way, if on the way I can find, like, I know Gunnery's been talking about getting a sending stone. That's not his business spending money. He's
No,
just an
no, no.
employee.
He
It's our
just
business spending money. So
yeah, he just kind of offered, like said, this is an option we can. That way we can keep in touch with you.
just like as a quick thing, is it something that I can find?
Make an investigation check. At advantage because you know Fort Denali, so.
What are the chances that twice in a row I would roll at advantage and roll the exact same number on both dice? That's 17.
17. You do find a shack that is selling slightly used sending stones, pairs of sending stones.
Gently used.
Gently
so
used, yeah.
Less expensive.
They are 400 for a pair.
Oh, let's go. 400. Actually, I'll get 3 pairs.
Okay.
12. Boom.
Is there anywhere to like around the docks to get healing potions, or is
Yeah, you can get
that
basic healing
hard?
potions pretty easily. Like anywhere sells them. Like the I think they're 50 gold in the Player's Handbook. Like the 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah, what about bigger
2d4
ones
plus
though?
2.
Because
Make an
I need to take them.
Make an
The
investigation
little one
check.
doesn't help that much.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay.
Because you just left the cleric.
Laphus is. Yeah. Well, Voka. I first gotta make sure Voka's like tucked in and everything's okay.
You bring him to his room. And he has like his like little like circus tent hammock because he still has a hammock. He doesn't have like it's obviously like still a sky ship. And he just goes to bed. He's like, I've had enough. I'm going to bed.
Okay. If
It's
you want
noon.
anything like tea or something, or just let me know, okay?
Okay.
I rolled a 7, Ron.
Okay.
Everything is in Fort Damali.
Yeah, you find somebody who's these are the best healing potions you can possibly get in Port Damali. A mere 300 gold, but I'll let you have it for 2. Look at the sparkles in that glorious healing potion.
Like, are they? How much? How much do they heal?
I'll
Like,
sell
a
them to you
bunch?
for 150 gold.
It just goes lower than
So, I don't.
These will
I'm
make
just
you feel
interested, how much?
not
a lot of
only
healing?
will it heal your wounds, but you will feel great and virile for hours after.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
On this guy? I've never heard of a healing potion that makes you virile, so that seems weird.
Please fail this. Please fail this.
Yeah, I rolled an 8, so okay. I've never heard of a healing potion that makes you virile. Usually not what I'm looking for in the middle of a fight, but I guess maybe that so they're how much are they?
They're
What did you
100
just
gold
say?
each.
100 gold. Okay.
I'll sell you 4 of them. Also, I'll throw in this lookstone for free.
So 4 of these special virility healing potions. And
You
a
look and you
Luckstone
see like the
for-
sparkles in it starting to settle to the bottom. And he just kind of shakes it so they like sparkle throughout the
Right.
water. Yeah.
For 100, you said?
For 100, 4 of them.
Okay, he'll hand him 100 gold, and he'll buy 4 of these special healing potions and a Luckstone.
He gives you this stone that like you walk about 30 feet, and it looks painted green.
Okay. Orgoth like walks away and he's like, "Wow, that's like way cheaper than normal. Did I just get a great deal? Maybe I just got a great deal." But then he looks at the rock. He's like, "Wait a minute!" And he turns around, like look at to see if the guy.
The guy's gone. He's like,
the guy's gone.
He wore like a big trench coat. He just had everything out like in a.
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
What are you selling?
And he's like, I don't. Okay, I don't. Maybe I'm just not gonna tell anybody about this. And he keeps them like because they're
Actually, I mean, it's
now,
pretty.
I guess.
You look at it and you think somebody put like
Yeah.
some like glass pieces or something inside of the. Like it actually might actually hurt drinking these. But
Right. Yeah,
it made them
yeah.
sparkle
Now
real
that
pretty,
yeah.
but yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Super. Amazing.
You
Yeah.
should give them. You should give them to Voka and make the sword. Epic prank.
All right. I'll go back to the ship and just be like, oh, okay, I guess
Quick.
I'll wait later.
Quick question, Ron. As we go back, being kind of a little criminal.
Yeah.
Well, not just that, but having like a past with sailing and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have any idea like where like some crew might go, like some local haunts and anything?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
totally,
can, like,
yes.
get Gunnery his stone, like, yep.
Yep. Easily, you just kind of go follow them. Gunnery comes up to you and says, "I found a source for healing potions. If you need some, I don't know if you need to stock up."
Oh, you might need to stock up. Hey, by the way, here's this for you.
Thank you. Oh, perfect.
Testing 1, 2.
You want to give me a code phrase in case you're in trouble?
I'm just gonna say we do enemy shit. You don't need any code phrase for that.
Puts it away.
Gonna rename this one just to make sure, because I have like 5 on me right now. Well, 5 pairs on me right now.
You've
so
got
this
like
one
it's like those old timey like telephone operator with the like you got to find the right wire to plug in.
I got one that's named Mom. I got one that's named Group Chat. And I got 2 undistributed yet.
So, you're all back on the ship. What would you like to do?
Lapus, look what we found!
She comes out of the room, kind of like, oh, what is it this time?
Present whole.
You throw the hole onto the ground.
Yeah.
Inside is a corpse wearing a beholder costume with looks like 10 actual beholder tentacles, but one of them is like burst open.
Oh. Is this like a new kink of yours, North?
No, it's dead guy for you.
Oh. I mean, you could have them.
Oh. You sure don't want it?
You also see a lot of birthday presents in it, like a moldy cake. That's
No,
down
the
there.
cake is
No, the
at
cake
the
is
bar.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, North left the cake out there.
She comes back in. The bartender's like, "God damn it." Okay.
But seeing the body, she's actually going to just stare at it, just like on the. I'm assuming did North put him back like laying as he was?
Yeah. He's still wearing the costume. The costume doesn't. Basically, it's like
Just
arms.
not the boots.
Yeah, no boots. He has like his arms sticking out. There's the costume covers his head completely, so all you see are arms and legs. And the legs are like paper thin skin. Like he's been desiccated, probably dead a long time. But like practically skeleton.
All right, all right. So as she sees this and she sees like the whole thing, she is going to like look at North like, are you gonna get him out? I mean, I can do it. It's fine.
I can get him out for you, I guess.
I mean, if you don't want to, I could just bring him back up and have him do it on his own.
I'm gonna go down the hole and hit.
Thunk.
And I'm
I like
assuming
to
whenever he
imagine the
thunks,
sound it makes, like with the costume, and I'll just.
Yeah.
and I also would like to assume that all of his little tentacle things are very jiggly, like that's the
Jiggly.
thing that has jiggle physics.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Um, it's just funny.
Just ragdolls on the floor.
But she's going to actually bring him back up. She's going to animate the dead.
Okay.
And Nora just normally always sees this whenever she brings back like an animal or something.
Mm-hmm.
And as before like she ends her spell, she's actually going to flick her hand over to North.
Mm-hmm.
And North, you can actually feel a cold chill on your hand. Like it feels like a sliver of like a thread or something. And for the briefest moment, you see a thread between your hand and the corpse.
And the corpse stands up, does a jump in the air. Happy Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just kind of like clumps, sits down.
Gonna look at Lapis, just like wave my hand, like the fuck was that?
Oh, he's yours now.
Like the skeleton man with the beholder costume waves at you. The tentacles jiggling.
No.
You could cut the thread if you want.
I just say, "Be free, my child," and
I mean, you can do that, but you should undo the thread around your wrist, and then he'll just go back to being dead.
Question: Why?
I thought you wanted him around. I mean, that's why you brought him.
Not really.
I mean, that's why you brought him to
I
me,
was
right?
just like you like to have dead stuff around, so I thought.
I like to have, as she like motions to the griffin, the bear, the two skeleton dogs, ashes.
I'll find you a raccoon or something at some point.
There's
bound to be a bunch of roadkill.
The beholder
somewhere.
man stands back up and says, "Is Lady Bonneville around?"
She's probably been dead a long time, buddy.
What year is it?
What year is it, Ron?
It's 843.
Well, my dear sir, it's 843.
After Calamity. He says, 75 years.
Yeah.
He shakes his
Well,
head.
she could still be alive, depending on what species she was.
Yeah, or how old she was. Maybe she's.
I don't think I have the equipment to actually do what my job was anymore.
Oh my god, it's true. He had easy rip bands. Yeah. I don't look right now, but I don't think it's there anymore.
He reaches down and rips off the
no,
pants.
Don't.
And it's just bones. It's like barely anything, like barely any flesh on him. It's like it kind of got turned to dust and absorbed into the clothes a little bit. Just he's basically
Pants
a
made of
skeleton.
skin.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? No, and I'm gonna just sever the.
Is you just like do it like that?
Just
Yep,
like
she just-
nope.
and the bones just collapse, and the beholder costume hits, the tentacles flapping around, and just bounces.
Like in a flailing arm inflatable tube man.
Upsetting.
Just gonna tow it back into the hole.
Along with the other gifts. You've got the boots, right?
I got the boots. I
Okay.
have not looked at them yet.
Okay.
And we should maybe look at the presents because we could make some money on that, depending on like if they're presents for a lady, so you know there might be some moolah involved.
Well, have you ever heard of this lady, whatever her name is?
Have I?
Make a history check. You're old enough that you might know.
Thank you. History. Where are you? Okay, that's gonna be ass. It's ass. That's a 7.
No. Bonnevale sounds like a first name, so you don't know the second name.
I mean, at the same time,
It sounds like a nobleman's, like a hoity-toity, elongated version of somebody's first name.
there had okay, so that was a beholder, whatever. I'm now very scared of opening these gifts.
Do you want me to do it? If something jumps out.
How about we do it like it's Winter's Grass? How many gifts are there? Can we just like
There's about 10. There's 10.
Let's open at least 2 each.
If you want to get the rest of the team going. Oh yeah, did Voka survive?
Oh, Voka?
Yeah.
Where did Voka go?
He's
The
in his
bit.
room.
Yeah,
There's a couple
Voka
of-
survived.
Actually, let me move myself to the next place in the map.
Here, let me actually move back to this. And boom, there we go. We're back on the boat.
It's not loading.
Sorry. Yeah, we're back on the boat.
God, I would move myself there if my browser would.
I think that's right around the time
Yeah.
Orgoth gets back from his bad sojourn, and he's
Yeah.
just like not.
Yeah.
He doesn't share it with anybody, but he comes back on the ship. Just
Oh, hey,
kinda, like,
Orgoth, do
sheepishly
you want to
looking
get
around.
Voka? We might do a little gift unwrapping.
Okay, I think Voka lied down, but sure. I mean, okay, be right back. Orgoth goes and knocks on Voka's
Yeah.
door. Voka, we're opening presents.
And you open the door, and it's not what you usually see as Voka, but it's what you recognize as the ringmaster, and he's holding a mask of the lady form he sometimes goes into, and it's like 5 feet away, like 5 inches away from his face, and he looks over, and he says, "Have you ever heard of a thing called knocking?"
I thought I was yelled. Yes, I have. Did I
Okay.
not? I'm sorry. I
well-
yelled out in a sing-songy voice that was meant to be playful.
And he like tosses the mask back. Yeah.
He's like, okay, but we're gonna open the. I guess they're gonna open the. I would. Okay, bye. And Orgoth awkwardly leaves.
It's called story writing. And he walks the door and back into his satyr form.
Uh-huh.
Look, every character has their own life and their own love relationships, and I have a huge ship going.
Okay, I don't know what any of that means, but they're gonna open the presents. I didn't mean. I thought. I'm sorry, I didn't knock. I'll knock next time.
No,
I'll knock a bunch.
I got confused. Don't worry. I think I saw a post-sickness fog.
Okay. Orgoth just like turns and walks, confused and nervous a little bit, back to where everybody else is.
Oh, and there's also these boots. I have no clue what they are, but they look very
Hello.
very rainbow colors.
Yeah, they're kind of like
Very,
it's like muted colors. In fact, make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Yeah.
21.
They seem to be the same colors as the road that goes through Port Damali. The multicolored stones on the name of that road that I can't remember because I can't find it where I wrote it down.
Oh well.
I have to scroll way down.
There's that.
Yeah.
So, ta-da! Happy not Winter's Crest.
So you got about 10 presents, and you start going through them. You see, I'm just gonna like say what they are.
Okay, I got my notes out.
Yeah, dresses like fancy ball gowns, nightgowns. There are shoes, boots, like strappy shoes, leather journals, and you find this one. It's like really fuzzy lingerie, like pink and like fuzz around the bustier, and it's all kind of
Actually,
like
just slide that one into my bag.
yeah. These appear to be like most of this. It's like for a woman, an adult woman. The probably somebody like all of these clothes were like handmade and hand designed, so they're like really, really nicely done. The boxes, the paper seem to keep them in good condition. So
Now, is it a human woman? Is it a gnome woman?
it's a human woman. Hey, I have to use the restroom. Y'all keep going RP, and I'll just
Yeah,
I'll be right
absolutely.
back. Yeah, I'll be right
Go
back.
piss, girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yes.
And Voka like reaches for like one of the dresses and kind of like holds it up. I mean, this is. I don't know what else we expected.
I don't know.
I was hoping
this
for
guy
magical
was.
items.
Me too, honestly. This guy was a stripper, though. I almost had a fear that these things. Like I would be finding a
You would
some
have
little
to shield Orgoth's eyes, sort of deal.
yeah. Like these little balls that are all linked to like a chain or something.
Mhm.
Like a bracelet. Of course, I'm talking about a bracelet.
Is it so like a necklace or a bracelet? Is it
Bracelet.
jewelry? Okay,
Yes,
that's cool.
There are also like some kinds of rings that
Wow, she must have been like an ogre or something. Those are some pretty big rings. She must have had big
Well,
fingers.
you don't. There's like the three. He like he's like I'm in reference to like the three rings trick. There's like a circus trick where like the rings connect to each other. Maybe it's for that.
That's true.
Oh,
how about you demonstrate?
And he like they're down there and he's like looking. His like eyes like flit down and then back up. He like slow like very like slowly shakes his head.
Laphus just like looks over and notices. So anal beach, right?
Yes. Yes. Well, I mean, these are new, but they're kind of musty, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't really use
No,
anything here. I mean, maybe Voka could use some of the dress parts or something.
I mean, the journals look pretty good though, so I wonder if there's anything written in them. Like, is there like some handwritten fan fiction, like erotica or something? What's the
Maybe
ships?
they're early transcripts of the kinds of books that Laphus likes to read or something.
That's true.
If they were gifts for a lady.
Fan works, maybe?
That's
Guess we will have to find out.
Once God tells us, we will know.
Yeah.
God tells us. Could I?
But it was scary, Laphus. Like Voka was like parts of Voka were turning into like mushrooms and stuff.
Oh, how did that happen?
There
Did
was
you piss
something
off
in the
a
whole-
witch?
I inhaled a powder.
What kind of powder?
Surprisingly, it was not me inhaling powder, by the way.
Yeah, not on purpose. Like there was
Oh,
a
yeah,
big,
no,
like,
it was-
spore
Wow.
thing that blew up. And I mean, I was okay, but I think some got in Voka's mouth.
It's
What if it was kind of just a weird freaking balloon? Did we see any like ribbon hanging down from it?
I don't
No, I
think
couldn't-
so.
I couldn't tell. Like if it was a balloon, it was really lifelike.
Another thing to ask God, I guess.
Oh, so wait, if it was a balloon, she's gonna look over at the dead body. Did it come from there in the hole?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it floated up out of the hole. It looked
So
kind of
was it
like a big thing with a big eyeball, and then like little tendrils with little eyeballs,
so
and it just kind of like
beholders
floated around. I
sort
don't
of
know.
But not-
deal, but not?
I think it was sound activated.
But if it was disease, does that mean that somebody tried to kill the lady?
Well, maybe it wasn't disease 40 years ago.
I'm gonna look back to the corpse in the hole. You
Did
fucking traitor.
Oh, did you
I don't
know
know.
who he was talking about?
I don't know who he was talking about, but he was the one hired to deliver these things.
I mean, it probably wasn't him. It could have been in quotations friend. Maybe
yeah.
wanted her out of the picture. Maybe she stole a man.
And he would have been like a scapegoat or something.
It could have been.
You
But
think
now,
that he was a jovial assassin?
Not really, no.
he didn't seem too upset that he lost.
Oh no,
Oh no.
What happened?
didn't quite
He
catch
didn't-
that.
There we go. Hi.
For a second.
Yeah.
He didn't
All
seem
all
what?
I said was he didn't seem too upset that he lost his penis.
Maybe the balloon was supposed to be an aphrodisiac of some sort that has gotten rotten. Just saying.
Maybe a real penis was the friends who made it along the way.
Where is the corpse right now?
It's
Back in
just
the
on
hole?
the deck.
On the
No.
deck?
That's yeah. Is the hole still open?
Yeah.
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 I
Um,
think like North just like towed it back into the hole.
you look over and you see one of the tentacles is starting to looks a little bit bloated compared to like
How it
last time you
was.
saw it.
I'm going to close the hole.
What do we
So
want
that's-
to do with this?
Question, Ron. The first thing that like we thought at the very beginning,
Yeah.
was there a ribbon hanging from it?
No, there was not. No.
Okay.
No.
Hey, I feel like there's a benevolent, all-knowing presence that was gone for a little while that's back. What was in those books, North?
Oh yes. What was in the leather journal?
Oh,
Is it
it's
blank
actually like
journals, or is it like fan fiction?
blank journals, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, blank journals.
And
There
whoever
is
brought that gift sucks.
yeah, the
Yeah.
the feather there is like a feather pin that goes with it, like big pink like quill that's like ridiculously long. With like a pots of
I'm
ink.
gonna keep the journals, I guess. These can always be useful, and since I'm always apparently taking notes. Oh, I'm gonna reopen the hole and see if I can just like
The journal actually
there.
says at the beginning has an inscription that says to Lady Bonneval from your girls, may your stories be interesting and fun. I don't know, I'm just talking about may your stories be very exciting.
sassy and saucy.
Sassy and saucy, yeah.
How about we open the hole and we just smack these tendrils full of arrows before anything develops in there?
Not it. I'm done with that.
Why don't you get the body right back up and have it just walk off the deck into the waters below?
Yeah, but what about contamination?
It'll be fine.
It's not fine.
I mean we'll be contaminating the air.
will we though if we just like and then close it back up?
I mean, are you gonna keep this hole? Are you gonna give it away? Are you gonna toss it into the ether?
That could be such a great. Oh no! I'm gonna keep it closed.
Keeping it closed? Okay.
Voka, do you want that hole?
He like pats his shoulder. I'm covered.
Okay.
I mean, I'll keep some of the dresses. Those could be nice.
Yeah, those could be nice indeed.
Like I'm gonna say that there were a total of 7 dresses, 4 evening gown, like 4 nightgowns.
Okay, but how fluffy are we talking with the
like
evening gowns? Like
like
how
evening, like they are like
Oh, are we talking about one of those evening gowns being like the ones that have like the fuzzy cuffs that are see-through that rich women
Wait.
go down the stairs after their
Yes.
husband's been killed?
officer?
Wait.
No, my
Yes.
husband
So,
is
so, so,
dead.
so, sorry for my notes. You said 3 dresses, 3 evening gowns, or 4?
I don't
It's
remember what
very
I
important.
said.
It
7
was-
dresses.
It's 7
7
dresses, 4 evening gowns is what I was gonna say.
Excuse
If-
you, I
if-
need one of those.
Yeah, if any one of those are
Wait.
like blue, Laphus is taking one.
Yeah, they're all
Guys,
different
there's-
colors, so blue, yes, for sure.
There's an evening gown for each of us.
Orgoth,
Oh god.
Yeah, what? It was,
I think this is for you.
It's like
Uh,
gray.
The pink
okay.
one. The pink one.
The pink one.
Thanks.
We all have matching
Thanks.
outfits now. You always said you wanted to be like more showing off the favored few. What better way to get matching outfits?
Okay.
Voka like holds up a red one, like
North looking through like the bed, like through the gifts, and just pulling a bunch of hair curlers, just putting them up.
Okay.
You hear from the crow's deck, go
thanks.
favored fruit few. Ooh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, maybe not.
is he coming with us?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, oh, by the way, since we have everyone here, there's a question though, because I understand that it would be faster by airship, but the thing is, well, first of all, there's mountains, so it's a bit of a issue with altitude and all that. But there's also the fact that the Empire might just fire at will on sight at someone that they, or just like go into deep investigations regarding an airship in their skyline that has not been announced or that has not been freaking like advertised 3 months in advance. And also there's no real skyport aside from a military base.
Yeah, they fired all FAA people in the Empire.
If we want to cry about it, we better laugh about it. Oh my god.
They are truly an evil empire.
They are.
Yeah. Then it would be
King
best.
Bertrand has started putting on spray tan.
It would be best if we went on foot.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to move you all to the Exandrian map, so give me a second. So you can look.
Bill, what are you typing out there?
Oh, is it coming loud? I had to get a new keyboard, and this one is like super loud compared to mine.
I'm usually the guilty party in there.
I know. I apologize. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. It was just funny.
So there are 2 ways to get to the Empire on land that's not just directly over the mountains. You can go north from Port Damali, but it's very much wilderness, and it's
Or we
like
could follow the road to Port Zunicadranas and then go up
Go up,
Trustenwald and to Zadash.
you would know north, and that the Wayun gates are. It's basically a literal wall built across the valley that the Empire basically checks everybody who goes through.
Yeah.
Like they make people pay taxes on goods that's coming through. And
Yeah.
but
Or
the
we
other
could rough it through the mountains, like
rough it through the mountains, or you could go north. That is basically Whitewater Rapids, and it's like just full on like just woodlands.
What about
wilderness.
the Cirrus Mountains though? Because I see Oth and I see D-Stock.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a road through the mountains?
There's not really. I mean, let me actually scroll in a little bit.
Because I don't see
Yeah,
it,
there's not really a pass through the mountains.
Scheisse.
Yeah. Many an attempt has been make a history roll, North.
That's a 10.
10. Like there was an attempt maybe like 200, 300 years ago or something like that, that somebody tried to like make a pass through the mountains that had settlements, but they were destroyed by an army. Like the entire like workforce was destroyed by an army.
So on one side we got the unexplored, well, explored,
It's
but
explored. Loggerman, like
Yeah.
it's like because it's all like whitewater rapids coming off of that lake, and they send logs down to Soa to be harvested, to take it out of the lake, and then would work.
But then we take the. We would technically go against the current if we wanted to go up, because, like, the water is supposed to flow towards the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're going against the
We'd
current.
be going
Yeah.
against the current the whole time.
Yeah, you'd have to walk on land, like next to
Yeah.
the river, but
And that would lead us very much far up north, and then
into the Zimni
and,
fields. So yeah,
and then having to go back down to Zadash if we're going to Zadash.
yes.
Or there's going through the actual guard post where
I mean, North, aren't you exonerated now? Hasn't it been the 30, 40 years since you were last?
Actually, yes, I guess.
So you should be fine.
Like, with the timing that it's been since I last called Cass, and the time we took traveling, getting there, it would be the statute of limitations would be over. But again, I would be very careful about it because it doesn't keep me. But
I mean, if anything, we could always just make you feign death, as though whenever we're passing, saying we're going to hand your body off to a relative of sorts.
or I hop into Orgoth's hole for a bit.
You could also hop into Orgoth's hole.
Orgoth's,
You're muted.
You're not.
Muted.
Your mic is not on. Orgoth.
Bill.
You can jump in if you want. There's only enough air for like 10 minutes or something though, right?
Yeah.
And you can't put your hole in my hole because then that.
Hold
goes
on.
boom.
Let me check my inventory real quick. Do we still have one of these rings?
You could climb into your own hole now, really.
No, I left some stuff in there that I want to use as a time bomb, in case.
Oh, okay. Right, because they're okay.
The reason why the gas spore was only 6 feet, like the size of the hole, was that it grew as far as it could, then stopped. Yep.
I mean, I'm pretty good at this. Like, I'm proficient with this guy's kit. I have this guy's self as well.
We just don't know if they have any sort of
Yeah.
way to dispel any glamours we might have.
Yes.
North, make a history check.
Would that be an advantage?
No.
Fuck. Let me look at that. That's not a bad roll. That's a 19.
The Wayun gates are usually manned. It's more of a physical presence than it is the Cerberus Assembly has no interest in hanging out that far south.
So they're basically just looking at it and just going like,
There's no mages. Usually there's no mages. If there's any mages there, it's they're passing through.
Oh, okay, well, that would be the safest bet.
If anything, we would just have to see if anybody knows my face. If Ravana's yapping her mouth saying that I have a wanted sign up for my head.
I mean, the wanted sign may have been, at least on the Myriad side, it's probably
That's the
been taken care of.
Myriad, though.
Yes. I mean, they're
Ravana could have.
everywhere.
Yeah, the Ravana could have opened one up for herself.
And the leader of the Myriad did say that the Myriad and the Cerberus Assembly do not have they're kind of like they're not friendly at all.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that would be the safest bet.
Why you engorge then? Go to the gates?
Go to the gates. I mean, I'm okay with that. You guys?
I don't see why not.
So along,
Because there's a time thing with your sister. That's why.
Yes, we should make some amount of haste.
Yes, now that we've stayed here for a few days that were not planned.
Yeah.
By the way,
But
I have contact with Gunnery now at all times, and I'm gonna just like show the sending stone.
wonderful.
So they're going to maybe do some commercial runs in the meantime, so they don't just stay in port. But we can call them ahead of time if we need something.
Lapis is probably going to give Gunnery and the crew like she's gonna estimate probably like 500 gold
hmm
for them to always have a place to like if they need a good food, they need lodging.
got it.
If they
Okay.
don't, because sometimes you don't want to stay on the ship. There's no
Yeah.
comfy beds
Yeah,
on
and
the ship.
also like maybe with like North their knowledge of bureaucracy
hmm
with mom, they could just like like you take that much of the profit that you make to pay yourself actually.
Yes, they'll do. They'll definitely kind of like Gunnery also does keep the like whatever books, for the crew. So
Mm-hmm.
he's in charge of that. So he makes sure it's all fair. Um, Gunnery does ask Lapis. I'm gonna assume we're kind of like out of like real time. We're just kind of like making plans for leaving.
Mm.
Um,
Hmm.
Gunnery does ask Lapis, what he points to the undead griffin that's on the bow of the ship. It's
Hmm.
like, should you give sort of standing orders to your friend here, so that I don't know how, like, in case we get attacked. I mean, is he going to fight for us? Is he gonna
Yeah, I mean, I could always have Orion just.
Orion? His name's Orion. He writes it down. Orion. That's a great name. Um,
Yeah, I mean,
if I ask
just
Orion to
ask.
help defend the ship,
He will. Besides, he will help defend. Bonnie and Clyde will also do what they can uh, to distract the enemy if so happens that enemies come on board. Um,
you see bony tails
Coda
waving.
Coda though is just a little baby. He is going to stay in the captain's quarters and just be there, existing.
I'll make sure the captain's quarters stay locked up. We don't have any need to be in there, so you can leave whatever supplies or anything behind.
Lapis is going to put Coda there. She's going to give Orion the orders to protect the ship. And besides that, remain still as possible so nobody suspects it's a fucking undead
Got it,
griffin.
Griffin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Coda gets in the captain's quarters and is kind of just like a little bear.
Run real quick.
Yes.
How much would you put on a regular? I'm saying regular, not special ballista. Because I've been googling and I can like it goes
let me
for us.
look because it should be in the player's handbook.
I don't know if it's there.
Okay. Keep talking amongst yourselves and I'll look.
Like I see some stuff on like D&D Beyond forums, so I guess it's not in the PHP.
Yep, I may be in the DMG.
Yeah.
I saw it and then it bounced away from it. Yeah, it's in the DMG, but it's not. I'm gonna say because it's something that gets like installed. I'm gonna say 250 gold. That includes like a hefty amount of ballista bolts.
Okay. Gunnery did talk about getting a bit more armed, right?
Mm-hmm.
250. So I'm gonna put 750. So 2 at the back, 1 at the front.
Got it.
Well,
2.
No, actually, no. Let me go 1,000 and have 2.
Okay, 2 and 2. Okay,
Yep.
2 in the front, and we can like pull. I can pull up icons with ballista, and we can just like place them on the map for you guys. Is there anything else that you all want to discuss before we wrap it up for the day?
I don't think so.
So,
Voka, did you want to take the sapling? Are you gonna have somebody like make sure that it's okay around the clock?
We should get
Oh,
a cart or something as well to not walk all the time.
that's true. Do you think anyone would be responsible as to tend to it? I mean, all they need to do is water it once a week.
um, Tomta
Make sure it's not
Arthur.
sick.
the dwarf Tomta says, "I can water it. Just tell me what to do."
I just don't overwater it. If the soil's getting too saturated, I mean, there's holes in the bottom of the pot. That's why I put it on the back of the ship so it'll just slop off. But just don't overwater it. If I come back and it's dead, then I'll have your head. Not really. Not that's a joke. I'll just be very upset.
He nods. He says, I'll take good care of it."
I trust that you will.
Anybody else? So when we start off next time, we will be setting road on the Gilded Roadway through
Yay.
Phelan, Port Zune, Nicodranus, and then to the Empire. And we're done for the day.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay.
Voka almost
Before-
died.
Before the Marquis says any
Bye.
other fuck up, let's leave.
Oh, great game today, everyone.
Where are the adventurers that
Yay.
helped us? They're gone. Fuck.
Sometimes things happen, okay?
Yeah. I was for sure everybody would make that saving throw if you popped that
Oh,
gas
you
orb.
know. Usually I would have an okay con score, but the dice decided to no.
Have some drama. Ugh.
Exactly. The drama is me almost dying. Yeah, sure.
Thank you everyone to joining us today. It was great fun today. Thank you. Well, let's go around to a wrap up.
Hey everybody, this is Bill. You can find me on the socials at Bill Freaking Roper. In 1 hour, I will be over on the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer in our big, massive Everybody Fight Part 2 for the Natural Ones. I'm playing Temin Fenstalker, which is basically... he's a gnome. Think Joe Pesci with a bow. That's pretty much my energy with that guy. And I am part 2. 2 weeks ago was part 1 of the big fight. It's basically the group that plays normally all the time. There's 3 of them called the Natural Ones, and then there are 5 of us that have appeared as guests over the last 2 or 3 years, and this is the 8 of us all together. We ended up splitting the mass party after a big planning session, which was all of us in the same game, which was insane. 2 weeks ago, they assaulted the soul cage, the factory of this lich that we're all trying to take down, which was literally a mimic that was a house, which was insane. They had to fight a house mimic, which was crazy. I am on team 2. We get to fight the lich tonight.
Oh,
So
no.
that's in an hour here on Twitch. I am terrified. We're playing Pathfinder 2e. This should be super fun. And so, go get a sandwich and come join us over there. That'd be great. And then next Tuesday night on Happy Jack's RPG Network at 7 o'clock Pacific is our final big finale for Mouse Ritter campaign that we're doing there. So we're like little mice doing big heroic adventures in a giant world. And we are hopefully assaulting the Steel Castle, which is actually a laboratory, and maybe battling the evil owl wizard. We're not sure. That is also fairly terrifying. Yeah, it's going to be crazy times. But that's my not here stuff. But both of those are like at the end of next week. Then I go back to like this being my weekly passion of being here. And thank you for everyone who joins us live on Twitch or checking out our adventures after the fact over on YouTube or listening on your streaming platform of choice for podcast versions of this as well. We've really, been slowly growing the audience, and it is super fun. And thank you, everybody, for being a part of our crazy adventures in Exandria.
Not crazy enough, I feel. We need more beholders. We need more in close encounters to mushroom death.
No.
Any more? I'm writing this down. So
We have rats eating people's faces. Hi everybody, this is Jaiden. I was playing Laphus, and I'm playing Monster Hunter, guys. And I don't know about you guys, but Monster Hunter is about hunting monsters. That is the game. Don't expect masterpiece storytelling. That's not what Monster Hunter is all about.
The world story was peak. Okay, I will not take criticism.
That was all right. Because that was like the first major like story besides Monster Hunter Stories, which is a whole separate Monster Hunter thing. That one's different. That one's not Monster Hunter, even though it is Monster Hunter. Anyways, it's about hunting monsters, and if you guys have any 5-star 5 strength, just let me know because I'm trying to hunt as many monsters as I can. I'm only HR 23. I need to get up to 40 to get to the next part.
we believe
And
in
that's
you.
it.
Hey everyone, this is Jaime. I've been playing North Yadring roguelike fighter who did not use any of these skills today. It happens. You can find me on Blue Sky because fuck everywhere else. At a Steelclad Art, and yeah, the brain fart. Good evening. Elbows up, everyone.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Mira and I was playing Voka today, and you can find me on Blue Sky and TikTok at Cube Mangoes. And most other places, but I won't be active some places because they suck. And all I have to say
Pop
today,
off.
yeah, I know. I think I will. But listen, if anyone who's listening knows how to run or play a TTRPG called The Burning Wheel, I need help. Because I really want to. I picked up the book. It's on my shelf a couple of years ago when I was actually coming home from visiting you, Jaiden, at a bookstore. And I've been wanting to learn how to run it ever since. But after I read through the entire book, I was like, wow, this is evil. I really want to run it. So if anyone has tips and or tricks,
I've never heard of it.
please, everyone look into it. It's very mean, and it has like a really big like action point system where it's very punishing. And it's basically like if you want to like stab someone, it's like your rule. It's not like an initiative system. It's like a your roll against them. It's like an ebb and flow system, which I thought was like super duper cool. But it's like you have like there's no like classes though, like right. So it's all like races, and then they have like life paths, which I thought was cool. But yeah, no, I thought it was cool, and I want to like figure out how to play it because it's so cool. But yeah,
that's awesome. And my name is Ron Murphy. You can find me on Twitter or Blue Sky or whatever at Ron88Keys. Goodbye. Please follow us on all the socials at Severed Studios. Few and far between is a production of Severed Studios. Please check out our other shows at Severed Suns and other side quests on Twitch, YouTube, and everywhere you get your podcasts. Links in the show notes. May your problems be few and far between. Bye, everyone.
bye.